Hi, my name is Markus. I am a filmmaker. I run Bikepacking Scotland. I'm a bike racer. I race long distance bikepacking races, and I think this is a great opportunity just to share some of my strategies with you to help you making the most of the time we're in. Social distancing, I prefer to call it physical distancing because we are still connected to other people, just not physically at the moment. And I think that's pretty much the same if I'm going out by myself, racing by myself. I'm out there by myself, I make my own decisions, I need to cope with certain situations by myself, but I still have the knowledge there's people there I can consult if needed being sometimes. So it's, I'm physically away from them, but I'm not totally out of touch. There's a good couple of strategies, especially when I'm racing, to deal with that. So structure for me is really important. Structure your day, get up at a certain time, have some sort of ritual in your daily routine as well, and also try to not have everyday blending into each other. So I think have some sort of distinguishment between the weekdays and the weekends as well, and possibly do things to treat yourself that are slightly special. So I think that's really important. On my travels, the day off is a hugely important thing every now and then, just to kind of give yourself some time for reflection as well. The other thing is, like, treat bad days for what they are. They are bad days, they're nothing else. Don't overthink it. If you have a bad day, treat yourself, do some things you always wanted to do, have some nice food, go to bed. Sleep is hugely important as well. Wake up the next morning, in the majority of cases, the next day looks much brighter. Never scratch at night. That's a golden rule in bikepacking, and that's hugely important. Basically what that means in everyday life: never make a decision when you are in a position not to make a good decision, when you're in a position that you potentially regret what you've been saying, what you've been doing. So if you're in a bad mood, if something doesn't go to plan, try to distance yourself, try to think about it, but also don't try to overthink it, and make a decision the next day. Because in majority of cases, the world looks much better. And also treat this, being by yourself, being alone doesn't mean you have to be lonely. Manage, or the ways to manage with that, kind of think about that this is actually a great opportunity to kind of do the things you want to do. Is also a great opportunity to slow down. I sometimes find myself in a situation, especially if I'm riding my bike, if I'm out exploring, I'm always trying to squeeze as much as possible in the day, and then sometimes I come to a nice waterfall and I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy the moment. And I think this is hugely important. Really treat those moments what they are. They are special moments, and do the same in everyday life. So I hope some of that helps you to make the most out of it. If you're running locally, if you're cycling locally, have an adventure. An adventure doesn't mean you have to go out cycling around the world. An adventure doesn't mean you have to go out for the whole weekend. You can have a perfect adventure just in 2 hours, going around the block and exploring your local environment. Look at the little things. You look out for the flowers, the trees, all the things you can enjoy if you're slowing down, and do exactly that. And yeah, make the most out of social distancing.